I need a vacation.
Then why not come relax at the wonderful villages of Valeria?
Is it local?
No!
What is there to do there?
Why not come visit the tannery?
It smells like piss in here.
But it comes with free cash.
Okay, fine.
Then come on down to the floating creepy head thing.
Do you pray to that?
Only when it gets angry.
And afterwards, why not relax at the hideout?
I shouldn't be able to find this. Who is that?
That's our wonderful mayor.
Is he always dressed like that?
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, in the wonderful villages of Valeria.
So Villages of Valeria is another card game in the Valeria Kingdom by Daily Magic Games. And in it, you're trying to take one of these mini building cards and add it to your
Village.
province.
To make it more provincial.
Yeah,
And
yes.
fill it with colorful characters. Pretty much
Indeed.
if you've played Valeria Card Kingdoms, you've seen all of these classes before. Merchant, blacksmith.
Who's your
etc. My neighbor, the necromancer.
Ah,
Oh boy,
Got a cover band for death metal.
I hear he's good friends with the butcher.
I'm not eating there anymore.
As long
But
as
yes.
it's local.
Think of it as a reversal of Card Kingdoms, whereas you collected a bunch of citizens to get buildings and go on quests. In this one, you're building a huge village in order to attract your adventurers and eventually win the favor of the king and be crowned Grand Duke of Valeria.
But you don't actually get a Duke card.
No, you don't.
No dukes.
So pretty much there are no secret agendas or hidden objectives in this game. You have what you have. There's no dice rolling. It's was it Euro style game, but it's still competitive. You got the victory points. Very similar to the other Valeria. It is ages 14 plus, 1 to 5 players, and
About 45
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know why they put the 14 plus on there. Maybe it just has to do with some of the themes. But this is a very simple
You mean
game.
like the necromancer and the butcher being friends?
Skull thrones and blood gods.
You know, that is all up here, guys. That was nowhere in the manual whatsoever.
Headcanon is still canon.
But we're going to show you how one round of the game might look, and then we're going to rate it in our scales of ease of use, replay value, and overall fun. Guys, you ready to...
I'm ready to throw some blood gods.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's do this.
You can see this is the action tracker. It's already on develop, which is what I'm going to do. And when I develop, I take a card that I want to get the resources from, turn it upside down, and put it underneath. It's a new game, so give me just a second while I get it underneath. There we go.
Pure unbent cards.
Pure unbent cards, so smooth. But it said I had to discard 1 card to add to my castle as a resource, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw away the mine. And when I throw the card away, it actually goes on top of one of the other piles in the center. So I threw the mine away there. Now everyone else can either follow me and discard 2 cards as part of develop to then put a resource card down, or
Or they can just skip.
pass.
I will not follow.
Yeah, I'm not going to follow either because I've got 4 cards in my hand and I want to use them for something else.
Yeah.
So, Adam, what are you and Acadia going to do?
We are going to build. And let me tell you, our town is really lacking in a good harbor. But there's a problem. I don't have the resources in my own village to create the harbor because I need...
Boys, you got a lot of money.
I need food, wood, and stone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 1 money and use it on my wild resource that my castle generates. And I'm going to take another money and spend it over here on Topher's wood.
That's my wood!
And I'm going to take another money and spend it on Topher's stone.
You monster.
Now I'm going to take another money and spend it on Topher's Wild.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can't?
You can't do Wild.
Well, then I'm going to spend a gold on Josh's wood. And between their 2 woods, Topher's food, and my stone that I got from my wild, I have enough to build my harbor.
Oh. So what about this money that you just put on my card? Do I get to keep it when it's my turn?
Why, yes, he does keep it
I
when it's
suppose.
his turn.
Free money.
Until, I stabbed you and take it back.
But now, even though Adam just spent some money and gave it to me, I still think he's got too much. So when I recruit, I'm actually going to be able to choose from one of these adventurers up here, and I am going to take the thief, add him to my tableau, and he's going to allow me to steal 1 gold from another player. So yeah, Adam, I just took your gold. You don't know it though.
Monster.
You don't know it. That thief was too crafty for you. And that is 1 round of Valeria. You can also harvest, which allows you to draw cards, and tax, which allows you to gain gold. So guys, you ready to rate this puppy?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So for ease of use, we gave Villages of Valeria a 9 out of 10. Mostly because the instruction manual is pretty easy to follow, and where it isn't easy, the cards tell you what you need to do. You got a wizard's tower, you get a +1 gold each time you build. What do you need in order to build your harbor? It's listed right here. You need food, 2 wood, and a stone. Really, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Maybe the first 5 to 10 minutes of it, you'll play as a learning curve, but it's quick to pick up.
We gave Villages of Valeria 6 out of 10 for replayability. Here's the breakdown on that. It is a competitive game. It is Euro style, still victory points. There's no dice rolling. So everything that you get as a result is your decision that got you there. You can't blame anything on bad rolls. So that's good. There's a lot of taking responsibility for your poor playing, which is good, and it really helps make people better players. 1 to 5 players, you can get, 5 people, that's good. I like having party games. 1 player, sometimes some of us play when there's no one else around, like me. That's good too. Even with the large number of possibilities, because every game is going to be different, we're still only giving it a 6 out of 10 because there's not a whole lot to keep you coming back. This is not a game that I would break out if there was a large group of people. There are other games for parties. This is something that you would play maybe to warm up, or maybe you would play this game with some dedicated friends, but it really falls short in the, now I'm talking about overall fun. It doesn't offer you a truly unique experience every time you play that's going to want you to come back to it every time. So being a 6 out of 10, really you'd have to genuinely like the game a lot to want to play it again.
In our overall fun category for Villages of Valeria, we're going to give it a 7 out of 10. Now, one thing I've got to say about this isn't an exciting game. This isn't paying half price for the seat because you're only going to use the edge. No, you're going to be sitting back, calculating like many Euro-style games do, and you're going to be looking at what your opponents are doing, trying to figure out if there's something you can do about that. And in some cases there is a little bit of player interaction. You can use their resources, and maybe you're trying to block them from being able to use their own resource or block someone else from using them. I placed some really poor cards on top of the pool of cards that you can draw from and to try and block them. You're definitely going to have some strategy to this game, and that's what makes it fun, is trying to figure out what cards you can use to build your village and recruit your adventurers faster than everyone else. Because the moment somebody gets to, in a 3-player game, 12 villagers or 12 adventurers and buildings, the game's over, and you count up your victory points right there. So very strategic, and for the size of the box, you do get a pretty good game. So yeah, 7.
You like how I waited for you that time?
You were busy with your
Third
phone. Don't
time's a
even-
You-
charm, isn't it?
I'm trying to mature. So that's Valeria. That's Villages of Valeria for you. That's Villages of Valeria. 1 to 5 players, 45 minutes. Nice little travel game. Still maintains the aspect of pay attention to other people's turns because you might get to do something too, which I always like. There's really no downtime in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice little quaint village building game or Tableau building game. Not the greatest, but it's worth playing and, like Trofer said, easy to carry around.
Stick around for the end of the video. We'll have some links to other great episodes of Failroad Express you can go to. Be sure to leave a comment if you disagree with what we scored it at. Otherwise, go ahead, subscribe, give us a like on this video. You can find us on the Facebook, the Twitter. We're not on the Instant Potatoes or the Snapchats. We're not that hip. Come on, give us a break. And we'll see you next time with another great episode.
Well,
You
I
could
can
have said
subscribe.
snap peas.
Snap peas.
Oh,
Snap peas.
Instant potatoes and snap
Next
peas.
time.